running room for Kamara on first down as he takes us forward. It's a gain of 7 there on first down. 2nd and 3 coming up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Second down and 3. Winston. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, moving.
A give. This is Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's going to be a good matchup for him, using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Back to the ground, it's Kamara.
The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it.
And the Cowboys have recovered.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 71 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
In the hands of Kamara.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints first down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Winston now to throw on first down. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The give is to Elliott. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway on a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Kill, kill, kill. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check 15, check 15. Check. Hey, kill.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Ain't no such thing as a loss.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Play action now. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup with his second